Story, Hidden Kamaya? Hideki, oh my god, okay. It's crediting the people behind the game. Okay, understood. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Whoa. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at an annual festival. With a body like a mountain, and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were set to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior, Naji, attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by the sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 flashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Naji, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Naji, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, radiating its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, it used a Shutterstock freeze sound for wolf howling. The majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyumi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years have passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. The Moon Cave. The Village Cave. The Sword! Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyumi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it could be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. No! You've doomed us all! You monster! You're not worthy! Why are you running away, you total coward? Look at him tripping over to death. So long, Buster. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Whoa, you're putting in a full stride. Honestly, I don't know if the screen is shaking from the dragon or the guy alone. No, Orochi, don't destroy the world. You're so sexy. Famine. Destruction. What a destroying man. Disturbing. It's all over now. Now loading. It's barely visible, but now loading. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Become real! Become real! Become real, Shiranui! Or just appear, I suppose. Oh wait, no, that's a geisha.
Blood Sprite Sakuya. How troublesome! This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose.
That is not a geisha. I'm sorry! I just realized the boob window. Apologies, please. Japanese fans are already killing me.
My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your rays become our hope as you guide us all.
Yeah! That's the token little frisbee. That's how Shiranui becomes real. Ōkami Amaterasu.
Ah, such divine white light! Such beauty and grace! The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu! How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Snip! Amaterasu, now is not the fucking time! Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Huh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Ha 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 ha! Ooh hee hee hee! Ah ha 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 ha! Phew! What on earth?
A little bug. Jade bug.
You again?
Oh, are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all.
Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug?
Bug, I've told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Itsun. Oh, God. It's him.
I know one thing. I know one thing from C, and that this guy is a pervert. What a great way to be introduced and coming out of a boob. Wandering artist, Issam.
I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush.
I told you he was short. He is very short. That is true of you. Wow.
Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. God, you look just like that statue of Shiranui! Delicious. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Issa. Don't make me use my prized sword, Dekamaru, against you!
No, the world's ending!
What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway?
Oh, great god, Amaterasu! I've used all the power I had to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know you. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The
trees return to normal, huh? That Sakia girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits were being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. It's a good thing the game just retold me to think I just learned.
Wow!
I'm normal now. I don't know what button the little camera's supposed to be. Apparently I can dig if I press this, and I can open up the menu with this by barking. Oh, the camera's saying you can't use the camera here. Darn. Why can't I? This area's so cool. I'd make it my background wallpaper. The red X is hard to see for... Now hold on. When I jump down, I create grass. There's no double jump mechanic. But I do make some cool spins. My only way is likely in here, judging by its glow. Also, hold on. Where are we? No, I'm in a marble! It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right pad to look around. LB changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? I think so. This just gives me, like, a map overview. What are you talking about? This is an overhead. Whoa. 360 view. Why does this almost kind of sound like the Zen Garden from Plants vs. Zombies? I'm noticing, depending on where I jump, the black stretches out onto the main area, which is interesting. I'm not sure if that's a camera thing, or if I'm already learning some huge thing about the story. Hold on! That's an origin mirror! They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you could save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way, you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes.
Okay.
Whoa. I can have up to 30 saves. You know, let's go down the median. Let's be on 15, yeah? I do wish to save here. The River of the Heavens. I've already spent 20 minutes. I can't believe the reading was that long so far. I'm already scared. In the OG, it was 99. I guess it means that this game has less content, but they have to cut down on the save slots, huh?
Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press that to bust him with your head.
Well, I'm on a PlayStation controller, so it's technically square for me.
Way to go, my furry friend! You can do that anytime you see something you can break.
Wow! That's what I'm gonna say to all my furry friends now. Doink. 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 I guess to be fair, 99 is an insane amount of slots. I don't think the PS2 can even make use of all of them. If my memory is right, Silent Hill 1 and 2 also had that amount of slots. I think Silent Hill 3 did too, but I never checked 4.
Whoa, hold on there, furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press that to jump, then press that again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high.
Okay!
Whoa. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure.
You know, a lot of games don't even make you look up sometimes. You kind of don't even get the habit of looking up yourself. And now that I look up at the beautiful, blurry, starry sky, I already know this place is better than Malta, because there's no stars here. You know, fun fact actually, every year on my birthday, apparently there's a very rare meteor shower, and I've just never gone to see it. Scary, I know. I'm literally spitting in the gift horse's mouth. You want me to tackle a chest? Okay. Holy Bone S. Amateressu's favorite snack. Restores free units of solar energy. You came out of one of those meteors. You're like an alien to me. I'm like an alien to a lot of people, see. But right now, Special Pink needs me.
Girl, you look I mean gorgeous!
You look girlicious.
Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amateressu, was it? That's kinda long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what I say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right?
Wow! I get to alter the game in the game? That's neat! Also, I might be insane, but wasn't the bridge already complete before this cutscene? Did they just not acknowledge that?
Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one's a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13?
Yeah, you kind of have to do, what's that fancy word a lot of people like using? That's a weird word. I've never tried it myself. I don't practice at all. I first try all of my things, including my art fight attacks. Doink. Doink. Ah, damn, I just triggered a cutscene. River of the Heavens.
The River of the Heavens? You mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it?
I think you're just being judgmental. And I know you're pointing me in the direction of something, my little tick, but I'm busy. Punch. Punch. Runs away from you. Runs away. Climbs up here in a cute way, even. More pots to break.
Wow, look at the stars twinkle! I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me?
They are!
There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star.
Look at you, being a reality warper. Or editor, I'm not really sure what the word is here.
Bah! Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press that to hold the brush, then that to draw. Wait a minute. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. I can draw. Oh god. Well, it's no use just sitting around thinking about it. This time, the great Issen's gonna put everything he has into it. No! No! I was gonna... shut up, shut up! Oh, I know this is the right way to do it! Press that and hold, blah blah blah, I'll do it! I've gotta do it. Well, it's no use just shut up.
I did it. That's all it took, just one splot. Oh. I've mastered one of the 7th of 13 brush strokes.
Ah, why if it isn't Mother Amateuress. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, your Ōkami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust.
Stop, stop, don't hypnotize me.
Consume it, consume it! Wow, that was Yamagami, the god of rejuvenation! Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good as with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique?
I think... oh, I already just got an achievement. Learned how to use rejuvenation. I'm getting a lot of yen, too. Or is it yin? I think it's yen. I might be overthinking this one. I will not correct every mispronunciation. I will calmly accept everything. I will. See, am I really frustrating you that much? Am I that stupid? Am I just a little baby? I'm sorry.
River of the heavens! Wonder if drawing some stardust will get the river flowing again. Now, it's one thing to fix a fridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that!
Man, I sure wonder if I'm about to pull off a stunt like that. Swims. I really don't know what I'm supposed to be drawing here, but...
Wow! A river of stardust! So this really must be the river of the heavens! Well, what I really want to know is, where's the caveman? Like Zoink Scoob! Who the heck drew the darn thing?
Me. I did. Don't discredit me. Don't discredit Amaterasu either. You should be more nice, my dear fellow. Hold on, should I be drawing more? I should be, probably. Do I have a limited amount of ink, considering the top left over there? Looks like I also have a little indicator for how much I can draw at once on the top right. Oh, it's just counting how much I've used at once before it starts reusing more. Okay, wait. I can't draw on the left-hand side. I'm just curious for if I can find a little secret pathway. This is a game from 2002. There's a lot of effort to be done, you know? We gotta be accepting of what developers get away with back in ye olden times. Alright, I've drawn all of it, and there's no little secret pathway or anything. Whatever. Rolls my eyes. Burns down a village, too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You're just gonna ignore that treasure chest? You'll end up in a powerhouse if you overlook stuff like that.
That wasn't there before. I was 5 when the game came out. Was it something you tried? Give me a minute, goddammit! Was it something you tried in your childhood or much later? You obtained Astral Pouch.
Look what you found, Furball! This astral pouch here's amazing! It can swallow lots of food! Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies!
And what about this? What about me's? What about Derpy? What about me?
Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here.
I don't know what food we'll find in here, but I'll just believe you, Isun. Isun? It's really awkward because a lot of Japanese is very similar to Maltese in a way. It's kind of why I fuck up sometimes. Isun just sounds like the Maltese word for warming something up, which is ishun. Ishun, sorry. You guys are learning a lot about Maltese today. I'm sure you're so happy. You consumed orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Wow. That's cool. Whoa! A whole cool-ass menu screen! Wow! I have a tool area with just my holy bone, my equipment, which is just divine retribution, which banishes evil. I have 3 solar energies, 3 ink pots, 1 astral pouch, and a handy pouch for holding points. I've got 1 of the 13 brushes. I've got a logbook and a travel book. Interesting. My main goal right now. Travel guide, which just gives me tips. There are a few places where I have not set foot. My travels have granted me extensive knowledge. I have endeavored to record this knowledge in a series of scrolls. Press that to destroy breakable objects with a tackle. To perform a tackle, you can initiate attack with a stick. Obstacles can be leapt over by jumping. Press that to jump to higher heights and wall jump. Stashing and wall jumping will prove invaluable. To succeed, you must always be fully aware of your surroundings. Use that to adjust your camera angle. And press tab to change your camera's relative distance. The map is displayed for as long as you hold that, and certain areas are inaccessible until you obtain a map. The preceding tip should be of great value to you on your quest. Righteous knowledge is the wellspring of righteous action. This is the true essence of any adventure.
Wow!
And then that's just the overview. Today's games can't make a menu as animated. In fact, a lot of games don't even properly animate book animations. I wonder if this is a proper animation of a fan popping open. I am curious. Okay, for some reason, both my map button and my left button open the options menu.
They can't waste time with useless visual stuff outside graphics. We will not know the difference in the last generation.
You're right, Ellie. You're totally right. This is why everything should be fucking pixels now, so that the visual novels can get the most top-tier artistry.
Oh! Somebody used a celestial brush technique while I wasn't looking.
Where? Are you talking about the sun, my good friend? Sorry, we are not friends. You are just a traveling companion. I don't associate with you. I am in a new area, quite far, might I add. The world out there is a scary place, very empty and devoid. I can't fall to my demise is one upsetting thing. A Torii Gate.
Wow!
Did I pronounce that right? Torii Gate? Am I getting compliments right now and I don't even know it? Are you scratching my back? Just a quick note, the loading screen's interactive. I'm told this, yes. Don't worry. Actually, here's the thing. I believe, for some reason, every time I reopen the game, it doesn't keep the things I've saved. Yeah, minigames is off. Now it's on. Now my minigames are on. Jesus, game. Now I can play a minigame on the loading screen. Exciting! Oh, goodness. Solar power? Is it because I can't burn in water? The minigames are not like actual games, just so you're aware. I get it, C. I won't have fun. Thank you for letting me know. Stray bead! Find all the scattered beads and get a special reward.
Okay, I'll try. For you.
Now that I have minigames, we're gonna be having a lot of fun, guys. Kind of funny that, Amaterasu just lives as long as this little disc is keeping her powered. If you stand under a bridge, is there technically, you know, no sunlight, so I should be dying right now? Think about it. Think about it.
What the? Somebody used a celestial brush technique while I wasn't looking?
So that's what you're talking about. If I accidentally click that for a second, you make that comment. Doink. I just charged up my solar panel? What is that symbol again? My astral pouch. It has a 1 on it now. I must have picked up something while I wasn't looking. Nothing behind this rock. A perfect place to hide something for a 5-year-old, if you ask me. You know, I'm liking the game so far. It's so calm and tranquil, and so interesting. It's from 2002, for crying out loud. That's how you know the artistic integrity was still there. The HD remake probably ruined it by adding gay people.
Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Naji. The legendary hero Naji is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf, Shiranui. First the river of the heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Naji, there is no soft G or J. I caved because you're in a cave. I see. This is the space where you can get away with screaming at me now. Start talking about all my pronunciations. I know you're mad. So clearly, it wants me to draw the rest of the sword, yeah?
Wow!
That really was your brushwork all this time! How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you, anyway? Hey, there's another constellation! This one looks like a... mouse. It's a mouse. I don't know what sound a mouse makes. Whoa! You all look so similar!
Well, 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 if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, with all these monsters around. The only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil.
Wow!
Nagi. Hey, that was the god Tachigami! Master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui! You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiranui died, the wolf's power split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy! Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff up on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line! I won't believe it till I see it. You call that a line? Use the brush like a sword! Fuck you! Fine, I'm straight now. Wow! I didn't think conversion therapy would work, Furball! I'm not even in the same league as you! Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball! Amaterasu, I made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. The sounds Amaterasu made there makes me think that she's not so happy. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. Also, one neat detail I'm noticing is that the dialogue portrait tries to follow the character's movement, and considering Issen keeps jumping around, it's also moving. But enough about me! Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about! Let's go back and give it a shot! Learn how to use power slash. What a magnificent statue! The legendary hero Naji. I always wanted to draw him.
There's nothing else in here. Nothing else in here. Just ignore all of these. Nothing else in here. Just ignore them all. Just ignore me. Ignore my actions. I think it's funny if you hit a wall, you bounce back, kinda. You could probably use that as a repositioning technique. Whoa. I've just crushed myself. What did that achieve? I was expecting a rock behind you.
Why are you hurting me, see? What are you doing? That knife you have in your hand is scary.
But not as scary as that gun, because you're an American, so it's like your trademark weapon.
I don't think you could fit through here. Why don't you use your new power on it? Give it a good clean stroke.
Because you pronounced something right a minute ago. Wow. Are you keeping a tally board of all my pronunciations so far? Actually, that's a fun game. Start doing that. Start doing that, everyone. There's gonna be a YouTube playlist of just how many times I fuck up now, I know it.
Wowie! Wowie, wow, wow, wow!
Can I destroy everything? Whoa. I've altered all the trees! That's scary. And there's an ink pot that- and it's gone, okay. There's something here, but it just disappeared. Am I just expected to destroy, like, everything? For items? Because that's a cruel world we would live in. Apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. Fills astral pouch a little bit. And I got 2 oranges. Well, I think I'd like to live in a world where I can destroy everything at the stroke of a single brush. Brush! My god. My English is actively improving.
What the? Where'd they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the X to use its power against them.
Whoa!
Look, Amy! Once you've caught them off guard and turn them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash.
Hey, you should be dead. Hey, you should be dead! You obtained ink bottle. Bottle full of ink. Fills one of Amateuress's ink pots.
Wow! And he's a bull. Oh, wow! My damage! Wow, wow, wow! This game is like Hi-Fi Rush! It gauges how good I am!
You have to do it really straight, and you're allowed to do it to most objects, but not expected to, per se. And also, that's why Derpy can't be a god. They'll destroy everything. I think you guys are just haters. You don't appreciate my vision of the world. And that there is no world. That's my vision, by the way. You know how people think air has a taste? It doesn't, but you know how people think that?
Wow!
I restored the village! It was that easy, guys. Game over. End of stream. Everyone's home and safe and alive. The rest of the universe is fine too, but we'll never go out there to see it for ourselves.
Wow! The village has been restored! Sakia came through big time! She really was protecting the village! But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono, if you know what I mean. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger! Let's go see how they're all doing down there.
I don't know, man. The fact that you, objectified your friend... Or, I hope she's not your friend at this point, really. But that took it out of me. I'm upset for her. Also, I'm at the tree, and the rest of the village is way down. I wonder if I can destroy the tree. Can I be a monster? Can I activate the evil ending? No clue if this game even has more than one ending, but still. Damn. I guess back in 2002, they only had one narrative. There's only one ending. Damn it! You mean I can't get the evil ending? The ending that would shock you, like my Silent Hill endings? I can't believe I'm such a gamer. No real choice in the game after either. No! When characters ask me to do something, you mean I have no choice? No! This world sucks. Is there a chest hidden in here? I won't know. Ooh. The secret tree protects Kamiki Village, but it's definitely seen better days. It's never looked this bad, and Saki has been all burned out since the imps showed up. Imps? Have we seen an imp yet? I thought it was just Ochachi. Ochuchi? Okuchi. Ochuchi. I know C is, like, fucking shooting down all of my typos. Hello, you. You kind of look like Count Binface. I just made you Google that. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. Stab. Are you nuts? What do you think you're doing? Those things are imps? Interesting. Darn, I can't destroy the sky. Or my umbrellas, for that matter. I can't bounce on them either? Fucking garbage game, I want a refund. If you can't bounce on an umbrella, it has no joy or whimsy. Can we all agree? If I can't bounce on an umbrella during a murder mystery, is it even a good game? Some kind of meditation grounds. I'm not really sure where I am, but it looks kind of good. And there's a bridge over here, which takes me directly to some little area. Maybe this is where I charge up. I've got a bad feeling about this. Kamiki Village is supposed to be famous for its scenic beauty. I wonder what's going on down there. I don't know, man. Considering the rest of the world is kind of in a state of decay, to put it lightly, I think Kamiki Village has about as good a look at everything as the world's ending. If that makes any sense, you know? It's kind of like Carol at the end of the world. That's what's going on here. You're just getting the front row tickets to seeing the meteor. I wonder what triggers this fast speed. Is it just by moving for long? Because I like it. Okay, it's definitely for just moving in one direction for a long time. Anyone home? A bunch of people, but they're all statues. Hey! There's a statue here too! It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something.
Not again! That's not one of those smaller monsters that are lurking about! A roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger! Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here!
Well, one person here seems a little... what's the word? Unhappy? Sad? Not overjoyed? But also across this bridge, there's a little circle with swords on it? And that fascinates me. Oh, that's the mirror. That's what the mirror looks like, okay. My little save points. And now I'm in Kamiki Village.
Yeah!
Let's run. They're all stone. If I had to guess, going inside these houses would also show me stone people. Hello? Maybe there's a person in there.
Hey! What are you doing? This is no time to be goofing off!
Fine, I won't get in the bath. You haven't called me stinky, so I'm gonna assume I'm good. And down there's a waterfall. No secret behind as far as I'm seeing. Oh, but there's something in the air. It's not recognized. Interesting. Fascinating. Maybe I have to get closer? Maybe? I'm not certain. If I had to guess, it's probably an upgrade later on. Gives me some, like, grapple ability or double jump. One or the other. That's just how it is back in ye olden game. More random garbage. Okay. Fine. Who's sad over here?
Oh good, this one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too. Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Let's go back to that sacred deck we were on before. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky without ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible, even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. What the? Huh, come to think of it, your name is Imateresu. That's the name of the sun god!
Is it? I didn't know that. The more you know. Thank you, Issen, but also fuck you.
So it follows that you had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his. It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Amy, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now. Who knows, maybe— oh.
Who are you?
Village Elder, Mr. Orange.
A white wolf? Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi? You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shinranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Whoa! No need to growl like that! I don't understand why your disc and redness disappeared for that cutscene. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts.
And he's old and orange. And he's about to die now. No! Yeah, I don't know what that said.
What's this sudden chill down my spine?
Here they come, Furball! Those are the monsters that we've been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Tenkomaru. No, Mr. Orange, his spine's shattered. Wait. Stroked.
Wow.
Stroked. You obtain Demon Fang. Fang forged in demonic hatred. Beautiful and deadly. Death. Wow! I'm a gamer! Now let's see Derpy ruins everyone's nights. Earn a cherry tree ring for each item in the results screen. Wow! You really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise! And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the gods' power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty— that's the wrong use of its, by the way. To it is natural beauty? No, Asun. Your grandfather was a poetress, yet here you are, ruining this fucking bloodline. The more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you. But if you try real hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up on the sacred deck. Looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Anyway, I'm actually the secret boss at the end of the game. I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. Tonight's is gonna be fun, Furball. Turn Kamiki Village back to normal. You obtain feedback seeds. Freshly roasted seeds that seed-loving animals can't resist. Why, you little devil! Look at this sweet grub you found! Hey, wait! This is animal food! Still, we could save it to give to an animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of using it the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner. But what the heck? Let's make an exception this time. Oh, I almost forgot. There was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you've obtained, just press that button to open the fan menu. While the fan menu's open, you can check and use the items you have. There are other things you can do there too. The fan menu's your key to a successful adventure. You know, this guy's kind of a metagamer, the way he's so self-aware about things. Isn't that a little scary? Humanity's faith made solid. Restores a little solar energy. I mean, he can stroke things around. He understands the menu and the fact that I exist as a player. I was trying to think this guy might actually be some type of secret enemy. And that we're not going to be friends forever. And that's scary to think about, because I'd rather have a trusty companion, you know? But I guess not all good things are guaranteed to stay the way they are. That's just how the world works. Am I overthinking this? Is he actually just a good guy, but he's also a pervert, so not really? Maybe. But also he's not a good guy for that, by the way. Let me be clear. Dude is not good. Hashtag monster. So we've been to the sun deck. I've thrown Mr. Orange and broke his spine down the village over there. So I'm just gonna go down there now. No secret enemy is no! You spoiler! You spoil! Oh god, I've just shattered every bone in my body, but did a quick skip. Hello, Mr. Orange. I should feed him, huh? Ah! Great Shiranui! Oh no! Well, that didn't work. He's also caked up, might I say. Hoochie mama, as the kids would. Feeds the birds. How do you feed the goddamn birds? Oh my god. Come here! I want to feed you! Feed. 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 Feed! I don't want to bite you! I'm trying to feed! I'm literally pressing every button. Circle opens... Oh, makes dialogue too.
Ah, I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts swell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see, right behind you now.
No! They're evil! They're liars! They're not even real. Your turn to die.
Wow.
That was pretty edgy, but also pretty cool. I probably deserve $1,000 for that one.
Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 20 seconds.
Thank you for telling me. Oh my god, press B, it will open your menu, select animal food. Okay, how about this? If I see a literal button on the bottom left that says feed, if I press that button, I don't expect to have to go through my menu. Call me unfair. But thank you for letting me know. You're very smart, C. Here. We're on a date now, you and I. Mwah. Wow, this goes on for a while. What do you think the animal food is for, then? To distract animals or further something, I'd imagine. I just thought that clicking the feed prompt would instantly use the thing, not open it in the menu. That's all.
Sorry. I'm a little stupid sometimes, I know. Should I be... Was I meant to do something there? I had the skip button there. It went on for a lot longer than I was expecting it to. It will go on forever until you press start. Okay. Okay.
Whoa!
Blah blah blah. Whatever. Do you feel better now, old man?
Ah! Great Shiranui! Oh no!
How do I make you feel better? How do I make you feel better? You're so down in the dumps. Maybe just have to chiropract this guy's spine. Or maybe just leave him alone. We all need some time. To unwind, to feel better, to be alive. And also, timber. Sorry everyone, I just tore down one of your sacred trees. And got nothing out of it, might I just say. Didn't even get a thing out of this one either. Hello, little dog thing. I can scare it by barking in return. I can punch it. And I can bite it. And now I'm carrying it. Like a little mother. You are going in the water. Actually, no. Hold on. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where'd I lose the dog? Craps, you. You are going in the bath chambers. You're stinky, stinky. God damn it, I lost it. I can't even carry it forever! Shameful. Well, that's one of the minigames, huh? Hello, child. I'm biting you. And now I'm talking to you.
My wolf? Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could be my dog, Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends to, you see? Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row, even though my mama was chasing him around trying to slug him. There are actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa is fixing it all 10.
Where's the field? Where's the field? Is it this? Is this the field? This looks more like a wheat field than a turnip field, but let me help you out here, good sir. Oh, that's onigiri. Rice balls. Balls of rice wrapped up in seaweed. Every time you read Hayabasa, you pronounce it differently. Hayabasu. Hayabasua. Hayabasua. Bale of rice. Bale of rice fastened with straw. Phil's astral pouch. Good to hear. Hey, stop! Stop! You made those items disappear by petting me, you witch! I just want food! Nothing else matters to me but hunger. I struggle. I stab. I eat. I'm a wild beast to be tamed.
Eek! Oh, you scared me! La-dee-da-da.
Let me speak to you, lady.
Wow, what a fine-looking wolf! What's your name? Mine's Cushy. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sake brewer Kushi.
Working in the fields again, are you?
Listen, are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know? But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Suzuno give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you.
Why, Abby, I think you found a friend here.
You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk, because you'll see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. It might even be valuable information sometimes. They may just be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen.
Susanoo's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over. Oh god, they say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero, Naji. And he loves his sake too. He often pops around here to buy it. Make sure to say hello when you see Susanoo. He could use a friend, I should think. He's always on his own.
Every time. No, now she'll never finish her awesome sake. Don't worry. I'm sure that me harvesting all that sake did her a favor, because now she's just rooting the dirt. Look at it. It's scary, honestly. Bites you. Bites you. Bites you. Bites you. Pet me. Pet me! It's like you don't even care. Pet me.
Oh.
Doesn't even care for me. And this child still has more to tell me. Tell me, child. Speak to me.
Think you can dig up all the turnips in my mama's field? Don't forget, you'll have to avoid being slugged by my mama. I'll admit you're the better canine if you can do it.
Like, she's gonna try to slug us? Not exactly my idea of a good time, Amy. At least you have your celestial brush and wicked brush stroke. Let's see, 2 people don't like me. This person I haven't even spoken to yet.
I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops. Going around digging holes with why? It makes me mad. If I catch you digging around here, you'll get a good thumping.
What's that? You want me to dig? And get a good thumping? You know, I'm curious. If I bring the dog over here, will she chase it out? Shut up. Takes you away. Scary. It's nighttime now. Oh, and everyone's just disappeared instantly. Am I supposed to redraw the sun? What's happening? Are they all inside sleeping and resting? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go and redraw the sun. Well... I'm a cheater. I'm a little cheater. I'm a little cheater. I'm a little cheater. Darn. I can't dig it up right now. Shameful, shameful game, shameful. Hello, old person. Miss Orange and Mr. Orange. Thank you for the oranges. Ah! You're that unruly white— Oh shit, there's, my Steam layout is all over my face right now. You're that unruly white wolf! That was quite a toss you gave me. Well, what, white one? I respect animals and their customs, but anyone who causes trouble in this village shall be dealt with harshly. You are a spunky little thing, aren't you? Hello, Mr. Orange. Still full of vim and vigor, I see. Say, aren't you that little troublemaker, Issen? If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Oh, never mind. I've got better things to do. Mumble, mumble.
Did you notice the sacred tree up on the hill in the village? She's known as Konohana. She's been worshipped as our god and deity for ages now. But her flowers withered quite some time ago. What's more, I had a dreadful dream last night. A giant monster appeared and swallowed up the whole village. Might it be a sign of even worse things to come? I sure would like to see Konohana restored to her former glory. Oh well, troublemakers like you couldn't possibly understand. Possibly. I'm really good at fucking up words, huh?
My, what a beautiful coat of fur you have! I call you Snowball! You'd be better go home and get some rest too, little one. You don't want to catch a cold, do you?
I have to mash Y just to unearth something? That's insane. Hold on. I don't believe you. But I should, because you're the one that played this game before. Oh my god. You consumed a turnip. Phil's astral pouch, tuber with crispy texture. I am a cheater now. 2002, baby. Hey, remember when I almost got the solution to a Silent Hill puzzle, but you had to confirm to me that I was doing it right, it's just that the game was being weird? Or was that Silent Hill 4? I think it was 2, because it was in a prison? No. Was that 1? That was 2. Okay, thank you. I am, like, so incredibly hesitant if you can't tell. There was a horseshoe and wax puzzle in the prison, too. Thank you! You still remember Oh. That's just a ribbon. Okay, let me explain. From a distance, it looked like an evil little demon floating in the air. You guys know a Chew from Samurai Jack? That's kind of what it looked like to me. I was like, hold on, why is that guy just staring at me? I was so thrown off, dude. What's this? A Heavenly Lights. Dick. Oh no, the farmer's gonna know I dug up all her turnips. Was that Heavenly Light the way I opened daytime? What happened exactly? Also, giant melon. Watermelon. Sweet and juicy fruity treats. No, Derpy cursed you with the vision. Don't worry, Ellie, I'll curse it with you, too. Wink. And now while we're here, I might as well test my early theory. If I drag this thing over here, will the mom try to push it out? No. It just runs away. I think it'd be nice if she rushes it away so it gives me more time to pick things up. My camera is really not good at catching up. Wait, huh? Did it just reset itself? Aw, I did it wrong. Okay. Okay. You know, I probably should be stabbing an old lady after stealing her turnips, but... You know, have you guys ever looked at me and thought I was right in the head? At all? In any manner of the word? Oh god! You fucking hag.
I did it! Yeah!
Runs away. Hey child, I have the final turnip. Beat Hayabasu's turnip digging record. Dog eat dog. Oddly shaped turnip.
That's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa I've been looking for. That means...
Would you believe me if I told you this turnip theft was required to beat the game? Whoa. Oddly shaped turnip is in line with Pikmin for ending requisite? Understood. And I wouldn't believe you, but I have to because you're telling me this as if I should. Which only makes the sense that I should believe you, even though it makes no sense. I'm making a lot of sense.
You've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips! Gosh darn it! Fine, you're the better canine! Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. Yeah!
31 divine points of worship. And also chest for me. Yoink. Gimme chest. Gimme chest. Exorcism Slip S. Paper depicting holy incantations. Slightly damages nearby enemies. Only slightly, though? I hope that slight's doing a lot of heavy lifting, unless these birds are going in the wall. I can't... I kinda can kill them. Only kinda. Anyway, hello, total stranger. I see you're cleaning.
Do you come down from the mountains just to play with us? Well, you'd better be careful, dear. Lately, some monsters have been attacking the villagers.
Do you even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiranui Reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. Those monsters are history.
Well, if it isn't, and riding a wolf, are we? This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. Well, I'd better get back to my work. Mumble, mumble.
Bites you.
Here to listen to the ramblings of an ill woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry, but when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying bowl was gone. Oh, whatever shall I do? Where did that darn pole go? How could something important like that just disappear?
Huh, she's missing something that should be there, is she? You'd better help her out, Furball.
I mean, where do I draw it? Oh, there. Okay. Ah! I don't want to die. Not yet. There's so much of the world I have to see. Did it break? What was that? There.
Wow! A new drying pole? Oh my, where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful! Time to dry the laundry.
Wow. Do I get anything out of you for that, Grandma?
Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking about. If only it would shine closer, my laundry would dry in a second.
I don't know, Grandma. If the sun were any closer, you'd be dry in a second.
My laundry would dry in a jiffy if the sun would just shine closer.
You heard the lady. She wants the sun. She wants the burning heat death of the universe to emerge now.
Alright, whatever. I guess we'll all die now. It's whatever.
My word! The sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole and now this. Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes than mouth-watering good.
Wow! She's happy! I'm being a good influence on this village! Are you guys impressed? I'm a great person, I know. Usually I'm kind of a monster. I mean, I am a monster, considering turnip fields, results.
Thanks to you, my stud bushy's misbehaving again. Nothing out of bit and the muffin won't sort out, though.
Bites. Bites. Punch.
Wow!
You dug up all their food and then did one good deed. I'll feed them. So what? There's plenty of rice over here. Look at it. They're making rice every day! I mean, they were making rice every day. Sorry, they were making rice every day. Delicious. I'm a good person. Have I ever told you guys that? Maybe they are a good monster instead of a person. The rice isn't eating, it's for sake. Yeah, but think about it. How do you summon good times when there's no sake? I'm ruining their morale and hunger. I'm a bad person. Guys, say it. I'm a bad person. God! Shoots you! It's like you don't want me to feel bad. I can't kill the chickens, which is a huge shame. A good monster fits you better. I do act like a good monster. I'm the best monster there is, really. Mine. I wonder who lives in it. Maybe that Samino guy. There's nothing in here, but I'm stealing this. Aw, damn. No, if his mama catches you snacking, she'll clobber you good. Who's his mama? Excuse me? Who's his mama? Who's his mama? Who's his mama? This is where the turnip woman and her kid live. Just because they saw me eat one bowl, even after I've stolen all of their fields' worth? Honestly, terrible priorities from the lady herself. Terrible priorities. Also, you know, in a way, I don't even have to worry. These guys get all their food back the moment I re-enter the world. Maybe these guys are not starving in the slightest, if you really think about it. They're in the best food drought they could ever be in fact. Can you tell I'm just justifying my evil deeds because I'm a very good person? Very good monster, sorry. Yum. Apparently the maximum limit for food pouch is 200? Food drought? I'm very good at words. What do you want from me? Nothing to eat here. But oranges. But oranges. Say it, oranges. Nothing to eat here. Oranges! There's oranges! You fucking orange hater. I'm the only one that likes orange juice, I bet it. Still no sign of Samino, assuming this guy's even in here. I'm starting to think he's not even in the village. Disturbing, honestly. Not behind the house. Can't destroy that rock. There's just an orange on the ground here. Man, these guys made it their whole personalities, huh? If you guys had to be based off of a food, or fruit, or vegetable, whatever, what would you want to be? Me, personally, if I had to be something similar to Mr. Orange, I'd be strawberry milk. There's nothing else I can do around here, for these people at least. I don't want to be a food. It's beautiful Japan. There wasn't much to choose from. Okay, I get it. You're such a nerd. Rolls my eyes. You know every hyper-specific detail about this game. I bet you even know who the lesbian is. This game totally has lesbians, right? You can admit that to me. You can say that to a friend. There's lesbians in this game. Yeah? Say it. Say there's lesbians. Say Amateuressa is a lesbian. I wish this game had any gays. No! You ruined me, see. There's not a single bone in my body anymore. Sheesh! He's always snoring like a bear! This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susanoo. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Naji. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. 2002. I don't know, man. They could have been the exception. One of the introductory points to gay people. Think about it. What was the name of that one TV show that had a very stereotypical gay person that ended up really pushing the perspective for allowing more gay media? Stab. Wait. I have an idea. I'll draw a bridge here. That'll totally work. Damn. You had good games, but no gays. Ah! See, you're being owned. You had no good gays, but games? Disturbing. I guess all I can do is go in Susanoo's house after destroying his donkeys. Yum. That donkey gave me its lunch money. And now I have 3,167 yen.
Hello? Anyone home? I'm ruining it all! Hello? Hi, hello?
Hey! Is it just me, or can you hear snoring from underneath this jug? Whoa. I just probably broke every bone in my body falling down here, by the way. Hold on. I want to jump down on this guy and kill him. Damn. I can. I can't land on him. The music sounds very, goofy, as the kids would say. So I already know this guy's gonna be very fun. I am the greatest. Oh, Kushi, let's... Whoa! Looks like he ain't waking up anytime soon. He's out cold. Stab him. Stab him. Stab him. Stab him. Butthead him. Why did I not think of that sooner? Why does that work but not a stab? If that didn't wake him up, nothing will. Let's just leave him for a while and find something else to do. Okay. If you say so, my good friend, my pervert, my weirdo, my not friend. Hello. I see you're trying to push a giant rock by your lonesome, idiots. Who the heck put this big rock here? It's blocking the only road out of the village! Doesn't look like you could squeeze through anywhere. Besides, I don't even know if it's safe to leave the village yet.
Heave! Heave! This is weird. My mind really wants to ship this rock. But my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not.
It looks like it might be a case of demonic possession. Okay, you didn't have to slap your ass like that, man. Call me silly.
Wow!
I got a cherry tree again! I'm awesome! That's all it took. The murder of a few guys, and now I'm up by basically double the amount of praise I originally had. Unfortunately, I'm in the middle ground for funny numbers. Not quite 69, but not quite 67. Whoa, Amy! You suddenly started glowing! That means your divine attributes get enhanced! Well, you sure look excited. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let's take a stab at enhancing your divine attributes. I'm gonna open the fan menu where you'll see your divine attributes. Use the praise you've accumulated to enhance any attribute you want. Why was 6 so scared? Because 7, 8, 9. Ah, ga. Whoa. Now I have double my health. Well, is it all coming back to you or what? Huh? It's hard to notice such a small enhancement? Oh, lighten up, Furball. This is one big step for the new and improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. Oh, I almost forgot. We better check in on that dude.
Ah, I feel as light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to ship this Belder. Who went and blocked the only path out of here anyway? There's no way I can get back to the city now. Say, pup, your owner lives here in the village, right? So you must know that guy, Susano. Can you get him to come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero, Naji. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him.
That's strange. This bullet wasn't here before. Well, the game's letting me go and make out with Susano now. So I'll go and do that. Because only now am I allowed to. Hashtag DerpyX Susano. You are rage baiting me. Why am I rage baiting you? Oh my god, see, not everything is about you. Sometimes it's about Ellie, and sometimes it's about me. Sometimes it's about Greg. Sometimes it's about Rain. Sometimes it's about Real. My god, dude. There. What the? Oh! Ah, I feel so well rested. I plan to meditate on the ground but fell fast asleep. Huh? Who are you? And what business do you have with Susano, the greatest warrior ever? The great warrior Susano. Do you even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy, all brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. You snuck in here again. Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you, don't call me a bug! Come on, Amy, we're taking him with us! What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant! What will the neighbors think? Meet Susanna. Whoa, 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 whoa. I probably just gave this guy like 7 different brain aneurysms. I have no idea if what I say there cut out or not, by the way, the beautiful sound I made. Do you think he'll react if I take him to different people and they have to hear me dealing with this buff burly man on me?
Oh, Susano, that sure looks like fun. But shouldn't you be practicing your swordplay?
Boy, you're sure weird, Susano. Is that supposed to be some new kind of training or what?
It better not be you messing up my garden, Susano.
We can't forget the flute guy, guys. The flute guy's important. Let's go meet him. I'm sure the flute guy has the best thing to say about Susano, in fact. Also, guys, stop undermining how long it takes me to get out of an area. Come on. I hope you're not mistreating that fine wolf. Such a shame. I expect more of a reaction off Susano. But it's sweet that one guy cares about us.
Oh, hello, Susano. Looks like you've made a good pal there. Snowy really likes you.
Yeah!
Oh, hello, Susano.
Okay, whatever. Rolls my fucking eyes. I thought I was completing a quest for her. I guess not. Anyway, with my Susano in hand, I will now take you to the merchants. You and I will get along just fine. You mangy mutt! You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade, Tuhenbaku! Hold on a minute! You're the legendary Susano? Yep, none other than Susano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in a battle! But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? Come on, please! I mean, you are Naoji's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? It is certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great! Okay then, no time like the present. Go for it! Wait! A boulder of this size is not very easy even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. I wonder. I've never seen a guy train seriously. Never. Nighttime, no! Oh, you're still here. Can that guy really handle this? Oh well, I guess all I can do is wait here. I mean, I'm sure the game is gonna make me do it later, so why can't I just... Looks like Power Slash just isn't enough. I guess the game has a reason. Maybe this guy will train me. He's more of a mentor figure, you know? It's really sweet. He's probably sleeping downstairs. Oh, he's not actually. I really underestimated you. I'm sorry, Susano. I expected the worst of you. And it's come to bite me in the ass. Now he's only sleeping outside. A real glow-up. My controller's being dumb, what the hell? Could he really be a descendant of Naji? Grunts. Could he really be a descendant? Okay, fine, I know, I have to turn on the sun. You don't You're not gonna make me run all the way to the deck, are you? You're not making me run to the deck, yeah? I can draw it here, yeah? Oh, thank God.
I know I told that merchant I could help, but a bowler of that size, I don't care if I'm of a legendary bloodline, it's just too big. Huh? Oh no! I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this! This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. I can't train without sake to fuel the fire! Training will just have to wait till tomorrow. Why do today what can't be put off until tomorrow? That's doing things the Susanna way. Sake? Oh yeah, this village is a sake brewing girl, doesn't it? Why'd you have to highlight the girl, Issen? Are you implying something about women? Sigh. Whatever. Let's go see her. Maybe finally she'll acknowledge the fact I've stolen like 5,000 rice from her. She'll be like, what the hell, dude? We're about to starve and die first.
Oh, hello there. I've got a bit of a problem, you know. I have to polish rice in the mill house before I can use it. But the mill is broken. A wicked monster's broke it the other day. It's hopeless trying to make good sake without clean rice.
Wow, that's too bad.
I should never let that monster try my new thunder brew. A broken mill and flattened crops, that's all the thanks I get.
Don't go giving monsters sake. They're bad enough sober. Sheesh, what was she thinking? Anyway, I guess this is a matter of fixing something that's broken. Sounds like something you could handle with your brush, Amy. Amaterasu is not a hard thing to say, Issen. You're being very disrespectful. Am I even saying the name right? See? Have I said any name correctly at all? Be honest with me. One name. Have I done one name correctly outside of one single instance of, Nujiri? Nagi? Nigi? I forgot how it was. Oh god. You said Arichi correctly, and, Shiranari, when I taught you, everything else has been wrong. Awesome!
What's this? The mill's been mended! Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake, but now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I'd better get started.
Walks away like a baddie. Even Kushi was wrong? Is it Kushi? Is it Kushe? It's Kushe, isn't it? I know it in my heart of hearts. Steals your rice. And by steals, I mean I'm just not gonna pick it up because my pouch is full. I'm a good person.
You're interested in how to brew sake, are you, Snelly? Well, this swing here's for polishing the rice, you see. Oh, I'll tell you what. I've got something I think you'll like. It's just some leftover stock from the store, but I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink, Snowy?
I'm a dog. I don't think you should be asking that to a dog. Bites this, and it becomes smaller.
Brewing sake is my whole life, you know. One day I'll produce sake that'll be remembered in legend forever.
Derpy had classes and still can't do it? I was only taught how to say Amaterasu. Sorry, Shinarui? What the fuck was that name? Oh my god. Shiranui. Shiranui. That was the one I was being taught. That was the one I was being taught. Shiranui. And you already forgot how to say it. No! 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 Shut up! I can be good! Shiranui. 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 Shiranui.
Hold it right there, Fido.
That smell. Is that Kushi's famous homebrewed sake? You offered Vista of the Gods.
Fido, my friend, did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? Oh, what a glorious day.
Ah, good old sake. A man without drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Naji himself relied on the power of sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. It's all so clear now! Let the training begin! I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. Wait, I have to draw for him? You shall not get off so easy next time, dummy! Let me get mentally prepared here. Okay, here I come. So wait, I'm just helping this fraud now? Fuck you, dude! God, I hate it here. Getting discredited for all my efforts. Feast your eyes on this! Susanoo style! Exploding implosion! I got so irrationally angry at this guy when I was a kid. I would be too as a kid, dude. If my efforts got credited to this fucking fraudulent man, I would kill him. Oh! Hiya! Susanoo style! Exploding implosion! Oh goodness.
Wow!
With the power of us combined, Susanoo. That's amazing! You sliced that huge rock clean in half! You really are something! Wow, I didn't think you could do it, Pops! Me either. I mean, of course I could! After all, I am Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever! You weren't just showing off when you sent your Naji's descendants! Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot! Now I can start out doing business again! Did you say monsters? Oh, of course, no problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of the vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susanoo work his magic. Ah! He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Think he'll be okay? The monsters outside the village are nasty.
Why is my ass up? What the hell? What a pleasure to feel the wind on my cheeks. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleaved the boulder in two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witness to great art.
Yeah, so do we get a reward or something, lady?
I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug.
It's instant! Stop calling me a bug! I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again!
My word!
No, relax, lady. Furball here's more comfy anyway. Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Amy, put your paw up or something. Now go on, shake! Stop, I'm dying!
I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Though my body stands firmly here within the confines of the village, my roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will will away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time.
Oh man, this is getting heavy! And Abby there's falling asleep at how boring this exposition is!
Great and powerful Amaterasu, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map.
Whoa.
I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears.
Not on my deaf ear, don't worry.
Amaterasu, may the first set of flowers protect you always!
Bah! I'm always itching for a good bite, but I sure don't want to poke my nose in this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush skills. Anyway, Amy's a god and all. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world, and I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map.